Have you ever walked into a room full of people laughing and smiling? You sit down in a room full of people and you feel completely alone, completely isolated from your surroundings. People come up to you, ask you how you're doing. You kind of fake that small little smile and say, "You're great. You're fantastic." But deep down, in the core of your being, you feel miserable. You hate yourself. You feel worthless. You feel alone. Those are just a few of the emotions that one will feel when dealing with depression. When I was in therapy at 17, my psychiatrist at the time described depression to me as the dark night of the soul. He was right. It's a fantastic descriptor of depression, the dark night of the soul. I don't believe in souls, but you know what I mean. You know what it means. Depression is a serious issue. It's an issue that I plan on addressing more here on this channel, and this is relatively more of a vague video on the issue of depression. I'm working on a video right now on diving deeper into the issue, on things that I dealt with regarding it. For those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed with chronic depression at age 16. I went through therapy, got help for it, long sessions of therapy, over a year and a half of meeting a psychologist and a therapist every single week. I'm on medication now. I'm in a happy, healthy mental state. I have been for the past year and a half. And especially since I've moved out from my religious parents' house, I've been more healthy than ever. But this isn't about me. This is about you. This is about your struggles, your issues that you're dealing with right now. All too often, I see people who don't have depression make the social stigmas of assertions like, you're sad? Stop being sad. Why do you feel so depressed? Look around you. You have a family? You have a house over your head? There's no reason for you to be depressed. What is wrong with you? You're so selfish. You're so fucking self-centered. I don't know what's wrong with you. You have everything. You have fucking everything. Mom and dad love you, and yet here you are depressed and sulking every fucking goddamn day. I bet you've heard that, haven't you? Stop being the way that you are. Stop being sad. Stop being depressed. God, you're so self-centered sometimes. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You're so goddamn negative. Boy, have I heard that one. And I know for a fact the people watching me right now have dealt with that issue. The social stigmas, the negative social stigmas every fucking goddamn time that you have to deal with having depression, of people thinking that you choose to be this way, that you're choosing to be narcissistic or self-centered because you're depressed and you feel miserable every fucking day of your life, and the first thing that comes out of your mind when you wake up is you want to kill yourself or end your life? I know that I'm not the only person who has felt that. Being diagnosed with depression, whether it be clinical or chronic, is a big thing. Mental health is an issue that needs to be talked about and needs to be addressed. And herein I realize that YouTube is an entertainment platform. People make entertainment. I don't want to do that anymore. I mean, yeah, it's one thing if I make videos time to time that are entertaining, but I want to start focusing and centering my channel more about self-helping you guys. in regards to numerous different heavy topics. You know, I've done body image extensively here, and from just this week, having met a bunch of subscribers at a con that I went to, Sakura Con, I met a bunch of my subscribers, and I got to talk to them individually on how some of their my videos on body image really helped them. And then it occurred to me that I need to start doing more self-help videos on the issue of mental health, whether that be issues of eating disorders or depression. Because mental health is so important, and the fact of the matter is, not a lot of people with relatively large audiences talk about these types of things on a regular basis. And that's something that needs to change, especially here on YouTube, when you have iconic celebrity Hollywood stars or whatever, have thousands upon subscribers and millions of people who watch them, and they don't make anything of substance that actually is designed to help people. I mean, some people have, but it's not a regular thing, and it needs to be. You know, I'm tired of people who look at depression or look at disorders or mental health as a character flaw. My depression, your depression, is not a character flaw that we have. It's a brain chemistry. It's a chemical imbalance that you and me face that we have to get help for. And so many people look at what we have, disorders, these issues that we struggle with, as character flaws, and it's not. I'm making this video because I want you people to realize that you are not the only one who's alone. When you walk in that room full of people surrounding you, talking to you, and you feel alone, that you are not the only person who feels that way. There are other people like you and like me who struggle with these same types of issues of mental health. And today is the day where I want my channel, people who watch me, to come together and become more of a tight-knit community on addressing issues that need to be addressed within regards to mental health. We need more awareness of this issue. Being silent about it, making fun of people who have depression, who struggle with it, is not going to solve a goddamn thing. I'm working on a video right now regarding eating disorders and a video regarding what's known as, I like to call it, suicidal depression. When depression overtakes you to the point of where you want to end your life. It's a very heavy video. I don't know when I'll have it finished, but it's a video that I've tried filming numerous different times, and each time I get way too emotional in it. And I'm trying to come across as someone who can come across coherent when I speak without all getting flustered with emotions. Because, believe it or not, talking about these certain subjects are not always easy. You know, one of the things that I've recently stopped doing is, I do take requests on topics and videos here on my channel, but I used to make a lot of news stories where people would send me in stories and I'd talk about the stories. And I had to stop for a while because it was affecting my mental health. You know, when people send me, you know, a child is raped and murdered in Afghanistan for being an atheist, that's not positive things. And having to talk about that type of stuff all the time, these heavy negative topics of people being killed and raped and brutally murdered, it's not fun. And it was contributing to a lot of negative thoughts that I was having regarding my own life and stuff. So I had to take a break from talking about negative things all the time and negative stories for my own mental health because I knew it wasn't healthy for me. I mean, right now I'm 22 years of age, and I'm on my own, living on my own, and I'm in a healthy mental state, more so than I ever have been, because I'm out of that religious household that I was in that was affecting me so dramatically. And starting today is, what is the date? April 21st. I want to make it clear to you guys that depression or mental health is not a character flaw. Not at all. It's a chemical imbalance that you can in fact get help for, and that needs more awareness. And starting today, more awareness is going to start with my channel. This is going to be something that I'm going to try to talk about more often and start designing my channel more about self-help. You know, I'm still going to make videos on religion, still going to talk about other issues and news stories, but I think self-help, helping you people out there who are struggling, is the most important thing right now. At least that's how I feel regarding my channel, and that's something that I want to focus on. So if you have topics you would like me to talk about or explore or study, send me a submission on my Tumblr. I have an open submission box that I read every single day, and I will try to consider the topics and requests that you guys send me. Mental health is a serious issue. That issue is only going to be addressed when we talk about it and address it and bring awareness to the problem. Thank you for watching.